സൗഹൃദം സൗഹൃദം സൗഹാർദ്ദ ജീവിതം. സൗഹൃദം സൗഹൃദം സൗഹാർദ്ദ ജീവിതം. സാന്ത്വനം പകരുന്ന കൗമാരദീപം. വിദ്യാലയത്തിൻ്റെ വിജ്ഞാനതാരകം. വിദ്യാർത്ഥി ഭാവിതൻ വിശ്വസ്തജാലകം. വിശ്വസ്തജാലകം. അഭിരുചിക്കൊത്തുള്ള അനവദ്യ സാധ്യത. അറിവായി നിറവായി പകരുന്ന പുണ്യമേ. അഭിരുചിക്കൊത്തുള്ള അനവദ്യ സാധ്യത. അറിവായി നിറവായി പകരുന്ന പുണ്യമേ. അഭിമാന ജീവിതം അതിനുള്ള നേർവഴി. അഭിമാന ജീവിതം അതിനുള്ള നേർവഴി. തെളിയുന്ന ദീപമായെന്നും സൗഹൃദം.
സൗഹൃദം 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 സൗഹൃദം.
precious classmates and my dear friends. A very warm good evening to one and all. I'm Katia Abdul Ghafoor of class S5, here to present a speech on the topic Women Empowerment in India. Feminism, the radical notion that men and women deserve to be treated with equal rights and opportunities. And in a country like India, where we are all about greatness in terms of size, culture, diversity, even population, why would we need feminism? And to this I say that we need feminism because today's India treats Dalit women like they are nothing more than just another speck of dirt underneath the footprint of their Savarna oppressors. Because not only do they need feminism, they are fighting an undeclared battle. Because not only are they fighting against the patriarchy, they are fighting against a Brahminical casteist patriarchy and thus have been thrown out of the loop by first world feminists for years, decades, for as long as we can remember. And the statistics say that 50.6% of Dalit women face daily violence. I wonder how can it be so easy for them to just turn their eyes away? We need feminism because not just me, but my mother, my sister, my friends, my cousins, we all quicken our pace once the sky darkens. One hand on a pepper spray, the other pressed against our bodies to make ourselves look smaller, to shrink, so that we go unnoticed, so that we are not seen. And on being seen, I'd like to tell you a love story. In 2005, 32-year-old Kudu proposed to 50-year-old Lakshmi. 50-year-old Lakshmi did not like Kudu back. How did Kudu react to this? We'd like to ask, he threw acid onto her face and scarred her for life. Do not forget that Lakshmi could be your sister. Lakshmi could be your friends. Lakshmi could be you. And I say this because Nirbhaya, Jisha, Asifa, another hashtag, another day long since forgotten. You do not want to be another one of India's daughters, do you? Let's come to our own state here in Kerala, where we boast about the 100% literacy rate like it means something. And the men's literacy rate is still higher than the women. And here, where teenage girls are handed their first wedding proposals months, no years, before their hands even come close to attaining their +2 certificates. And we call ourselves educated. And so yes, we do need feminism. My question to you is, what makes you think that we don't? I'd like to conclude my speech with a quote from Maya Angelou. History with all its long wrenching pain cannot be unlived. But with facing courage, need not be lived again. And so no, we do not have to live with the fear of being just another statistic. We do not have to inherit our mother's silence. We do not have to stand still and just accept a fate that we do not deserve. We are girls, we are women, we are human, we are not a burden. Thank you and have a nice day.
A warm good evening to one and all, respected teachers and my dear friends. We all are planning for a smooth life and better life. But sometimes some bad things will happen in our life. That was happening in 2019. The biggest epidemic, the COVID-19, has started our life in a bad manner. That was happened. Our all calculations has been failed. All calculations, the scientists, the doctors are doing their best to prevent the epidemic domination, but all in vain. But all in vain. What do we learn from this? What do we learn from this? It taught us many things. It taught us to be creative, to care for each other, to be responsible to what we are. Schools and colleges had shut down the early stages of the pandemic, but we continue our learning. We continue our learning through the technology. Technology helps us in the forms of e-books, lectures, etc. The teachers provide most of their times with children to nourish them with knowledge.
I am Yamini JS, a plus 1 student of Rahmania High Secondary School. Did you know that 91% of women and 34% of men are unhappy with their bodies? Or just think about the last time you were sad just because you look a certain way. Today, I am talking about body positivity. Body positivity is defined as a social movement that was created to empower and shed light on men and women of size, color, physical ability, or appearance, often challenging the ways in which the society views and presents the physical body. It advocates the acceptance of all bodies. Body positive activists believe that size is just one of the many other ways that we use to place people in a power and desirability hierarchy. Its aim is to address the unrealistic beauty standards set by the society and to build confidence of oneself and other. It believes that beauty is a construct of the society and that this construct should not infringe one's ability to feel self-worth. The idea of this movement is centered around the notion that one must love oneself fully and accept his or her physical traits.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you all are doing well and you are safe. Okay, today I'm gonna speak a few words about the term inspiration. We all are familiar with this word, inspiration, courage. The inspiration is the courage to go ahead or to do something or to be like that or this. And we all are familiar with this word or with this question. From where do you get such an inspiration? From where do you get the courage to be like this or to be like that or to go ahead? That is I think most all of us have been gone through that question once.
Good morning. There is generation gap everywhere. In relationship setting, different forms and shapes, tunes and tones, colors and shades by the friction that the generation gap brings about. Respected members of the jury, friends, teachers and fellow participants, I would like to recite the poem Perfect written by Maya Mayo. Perfect is a poem of viral sensations throughout the online platforms of the world, and Maya Mayo is a much sought and demanded performer of her own poems by youth across the world. Now she is a popular guitar player based in California in the United States of America.
नमस्कार। आज मैं श्री हरिवंश राय बच्चन के एक कविता सुनाने जा रहा हूँ। ये कविता का नाम कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती। ये कविता का शीर्षक आज नहीं होती। जीवन में हमें हमेशा कोशिश करने रहने चाहिए। कभी घबराना और डरना नहीं चाहिए। बार बार गिरने के बाद भी हमें कोशिश करने रहने चाहिए। लहरों से डर कर नौका पार नहीं होती। कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती।
भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तान हमारा है। भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तान हमारा है। सदियों से भारत भूमि दुनिया की शान है। भारत माँ की रक्षा में जीवन कुर्बान है। भारत हमको जान से प्यारा है, सबसे न्यारा गुलिस्तान हमारा है।
നമസ്കാരം. കാലം മാറി, കഥ മാറി, ലോകം മാറി, ലോകം മാറി. മാറുന്ന കേരളീയത ഇന്ന് നമ്മുടെ സമൂഹത്തിൽ വളരെയധികം ചർച്ചയ്ക്ക് വിധേയമായിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന വിഷയമാണിത്. ഈ വിഷയത്തെക്കുറിച്ച് എൻ്റെ ചിന്തകളും കാഴ്ചപ്പാടുകളും ബഹുമാന്യ സദസ്സിന് മുൻപിൽ പങ്കുവയ്ക്കുവാൻ ഞാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുകയാണ്. കാലത്തിൻ്റെ മാറ്റം വളരെ വേഗത്തിലാണ്. മൂല്യങ്ങളും മേന്മകളുമെല്ലാം കാറ്റിൽ പറത്തി നന്മയെ തള്ളി മാറ്റി തിന്മയുടെ വിളയാട്ടം. അതെ, അതാണിന്ന് നമ്മുടെ സമകാലിക സമൂഹം.
आदाब। उर्दू की मशहूर शायर हज़रत खलीफतुल मसीह का कलाम। वक्त कम है, बहुत शाम चलो वक्त कम है बहुत है काम चलो.
Respected judges, teachers, classmates, and my dear friends, a very warm good evening to one another. I'm Kadya Abdul Ghafoor of class S5, here to present a poem, Pretty by K.T. McLean. When I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be pretty? Will I be pretty? Who comes next? Alright, will I be rich? Just almost pretty, depending on where you shop. The pretty question infects from conception, passing blood and breath into cells. The word hangs from our mother's hearts like a shrill, fluorescent floodlight of worry, lively wonder, worthy, pretty. But puberty left me this fun house mirror, dry-eyed teeth set at science fiction angles, crooked nose, face, donkey long, and poke's mouth. My hormones went finger.
Good evening to all, respected teachers and my dear friends. I'm here to recite a poem, Perfect, by Maya Mayer. This poem is about a mother who advises her daughter in all possible ways she can, so that her daughter breaks off the shells of laziness and ignorance in her life. In these lines, we can see that the mother sets herself as a role model for her daughter, so that she can be perfect as her. Here is the poem, Perfect. Is there something wrong with you? A loose screw or two that ruined your ability to function? Why are you always so tired? Your life's uninspired and small, and all you do is sprawl on the couch with outstretched limbs like a sloth in slow motion. Where is your devotion to succeed, Maya? Did it drift out your window with smoke from your weed? Do I need force you to discipline till you finally concede? I cook and I clean and I don't stop till the soles of my feet bleed. But I'm fine. I'm perfect, Maya. Be perfect like me.
Respected principal, teachers and all my dear friends, I am Husna Parveen of C1 feels very happy and grateful to have a golden opportunity to present a speech on the topic success. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. One who waits for a favorable condition to act, never act. So begin with where you are, with what you have. Success is not granted overnight. It's rather a long, steady process of hard work and commitment. So remember, success only kisses the feet of those who are diligent and patient at the same time.
ഹായ് ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്, എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. എൻ്റെ പേര് ഹുദ മജീദ്. സ്ത്രീ ശാക്തീകരണം എന്ന വിഷയത്തെക്കുറിച്ചാണ് ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളോട് സംസാരിക്കുന്നത്. ഈ ഒരു വിഷയം എടുക്കാൻ കാരണം എന്തെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ, ഇന്നത്തെ കാലത്ത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇന്നത്തെ സമൂഹത്തിൽ ഏറ്റവും പ്രാധാന്യമുള്ളൊരു വിഷയമാണിത്. എങ്ങു നോക്കിയാലും സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് നേരെയുള്ള അതിക്രമങ്ങൾ. സോഷ്യൽ മീഡിയകളിലായാലും പത്രങ്ങളിലായാലും സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് നേരെയുള്ള അതിക്രമങ്ങൾ റിപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യാത്ത ദിവസം പോലുമില്ല. ലോകത്തെല്ലായിടത്തും സ്ത്രീകളുടെ അവകാശങ്ങൾ സംരക്ഷിക്കാൻ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സ്ത്രീകൾക്ക് നേരെയുള്ള അതിക്രമങ്ങൾ തടയാൻ ഒരുപാട് നിയമങ്ങളുണ്ട്. ഒരുപക്ഷെ അത് ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ നമ്മുടെ ഇന്ത്യയിലായിരിക്കാം. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ അതിക്രമങ്ങൾ നടക്കുന്നതും നമ്മുടെ ഇന്ത്യയിലാണ്.
നമസ്കാരം, ഞാൻ ഇന്ന് മാറുന്ന വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം എന്ന വിഷയത്തെക്കുറിച്ചാണ് സംസാരിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. കൊറോണ കാലം മറ്റെല്ലാ മേഖലകളെ പോലെ തന്നെ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസ മേഖലയും ബാധിച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു. സ്കൂളുകൾ തുറക്കുന്നത് തന്നെ ഒരു ഉറപ്പില്ല. ഇതിനിടയിൽ വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം ഡിജിറ്റൽ ആക്കുന്നതിനെക്കുറിച്ചുള്ള ചർച്ചകളും സജീവമാണ്. വിദ്യാഭ്യാസം എന്നതുകൊണ്ട് ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത് അറിവിൻ്റെ വിനിമയത്തിനപ്പുറമുള്ള പുരോഗമനപരമായ പരിവർത്തനങ്ങളെയാണ്.
Respected teachers and my dear friends, a warm welcome to all. Today, I am here to say a few words on the topic, the secret of happiness. Is there anybody who does not seek happiness? No. But how many of us attain it? A very few. Our countless desires
and aspirations are hard to be satisfied, and here lies the secret of our sadness. Secret of happiness lies in the simplification of life. Simple living encourages high thinking and it leads to contentment and happiness.
Imagine, 2 years ago, if I had popped up on this rectangular screen of yours to which you see me today, it would have been weird, odd, and so out of place. This is not what we're accustomed to do, not what our traditions tell us to do, definitely not what we were expecting to do. Yet here we are, simply because this is what our situation demands us to do. This is the new normal. Distinguished judges, anonymous audience, and every man at arms during these dark times, I'm glad to welcome you all.
Praise and all my dear friends. A warm good morning to one and all. Today, I am going to speak a few words on the topic education. Education is not just literacy. In other words, a literary person may not be educated at all. The point is that education is about having a goal, the goal of occupying a person-faced life well. Education is not just academic knowledge about subject prescribed to be learned. Instead, it should aim at the holistic development of a student in cultural, emotional, intellectual and physical activities.
Respected teachers and my dear friends, a warm good morning to everyone present. Today, I want to give a short speech on girls' education. You all know education is very important. Each and every person has the right to be educated, irrespective of caste, gender, religion, class, etc. Girls were given the least priority always. They were not given the chance to study.
ചിരിക്കേണ്ടവർ, പൂമ്പാറ്റകളെപ്പോലെ പാറി നടക്കേണ്ടവർ, കിളികളെപ്പോലെ മധുരമായി കൊഞ്ചേണ്ടവർ. എന്നിട്ടും കറുത്തുപോകുന്നു കുഞ്ഞുബാല്യങ്ങൾ. മലയാളത്തിന്റെ പ്രിയ കവയിത്രി സുഗതകുമാരിയുടെ പട്ടുപാവാട എന്ന കവിതയ്ക്ക് ഒരു രംഗഭാഷ. ரோட்டு போய் தேடி 4 காசு உண்டாக்காதே, ரேடியோவை பாட்டு கேட்டிருக்கதா, போடி போய் பிச்சு திண்டுடி. அப்பா நடக்க முடியாதம்மா, அந்த கடையில ஒரு பழம் வாங்கி கூடம்மா. ஏய் வாய் மூடடி, எனக்கு தண்ணி அடிக்கிறதுக்கு பணம் தெரியாது, உனக்கு நீ பழம் வேணுமா? பிச்சு போடுறவே. பழே பாத்திரம், எறும்பு, செருப்பு, നോട്ട് ബുക്ക്, അതെ അതവ തന്നെയാ. അതെനിക്ക് ഉറപ്പാ. ഇന്നലെ വീണ്ടും മുന്നിൽ കളിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരുന്ന എൻ്റെ കുഞ്ഞിനെ ഒന്നര പവന്റെ മാലയും കൊണ്ടോടിയത് അതവൾ തന്നെയാ. അതെനിക്ക് ഉറപ്പാ.
A warm good day to one and all.